Today's lesson is all about wave curtain. Now, as you can see on my table behind me, I've already made the curtain to a level already, where I didn't need to show you how to make the curtains because I've shown you this in my previous videos. So I've lined the curtains and they're paired up, and it's ready for the tape. This is the tape to go on each one of the wave curtains. Here is a sample of the track that it's going on, and here is the wave. So what it is, here is the tape that goes on the curtain itself. So this is like putting on the pencil pleat 3-inch tapes, or the pencil pleat tapes, or any tapes. So you put it on in the same way. As you can see, there are clips on it. So we have to be very careful when we stitch it, because you see this is only 1 inch thick. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to show you how I put this on to the curtains. Now, this is almost like a buckram, but I fold the edge over to make it tidy. So I'm going to put it on, and I've got to determine this is my the middle center. So I'm going to miter this corner here because this tape is quite small. So I'll miter this corner to get a nice finish, and I'll put that, say, roughly there, and I'll deal with that on the way back. Now just take your time with this and just stitch it on. It's as simple as that. So we've got room enough to do this. I'm keeping the same distance all the way along. Now that is done, and if there was another popper it would have been in the way, so that cannot be helped. I won't show you that. So as I said before, you don't go all the way around, you go back to the beginning and you start from the beginning again. All your untidy edges inside, or cut it off. And that's it. So there is your poppers are on, and those poppers will connect to this contraption. That is hard to come off. Let me just show you one. Clips, which is very difficult to put on. There we go. And that is your waves. The only thing I would say, I would have liked it to be a bit more bigger as a wave. There you are. There's your wave. Let's put another one on. So that's your wave curtain. And then you will see this, I'll show you it in the customer's house. That's it. Now let's take it off. Let's get on with work. Now I've checked it, so both of them are done, right? And as you can see, my measurements are the same, equal. So I'm not at fault with my curtains. These both are the same size. But as you can see, I had to ease this bit in, right? So now here you can see. Let's go from this side. This side here. You can see they're lined up, well, almost. Well, I had to bring that forward to line it up to get it on. But the idea is to get them equal, but I couldn't. So I had to play around with this because it started to go out. So it's okay there, it's okay there. And as you can see now, it's slightly going out here. Each one is going out. So I had to ease this back in to bring it back on track. So you can see there. So those are equal, but the thing is that it would have been nice if I had it equal on that end because that's my leading edge. But as you can see, I think as well as the tape could do with manufacture, could do with being just a little bit wider, a fraction or two, because what I found is when I was stitching this ending bit is sometimes when it goes around the clip pushes the machine off track. Now, who wants to sit and sew this whole thing on with a zip foot? No, that takes up too much time. It needs to be done with a proper foot for the machine. So if manufacture for this tape could just make it just a fraction wider, it would make our life easier. And if they can just get the distance between each one get it a bit more perfect, because it slowly goes out of sync. That's the problem with this tape. Now you've seen me make these curtains, you've seen me make this, and this is all about wave curtains. You saw the making of it. Now you're going to see them actually being put up in a customer's house. So I'm going to make this very quick and you'll see the progress. Oh, where is it? Here we have it. Wave curtains, you've seen it being made, and now you're going to see them being hanged.
you know.
Thank you.
Before you go any further.
Yeah. Actually, you should put these on down. Not only do I have to put up with the weight of the curtains, but the pressure of these as well. These curtains, these wave curtains have this that you have to clip into the poppers. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm clipping them onto the net curtain and then slide them into the track. These are the tape, so what I was doing is clipping these things into the tape. That's what I was doing, clipping it in. Clipping it into the poppers. I would say they're very painful doing that. Now to organise the waves, what I'm doing here is every two I push one at the back. So I bring this forward and I push it at the back. Two here, and then the next one I push it at the back to give the depth of the wave. So I'm bringing this one forward and I'm pushing that one backwards. So I'm changing the way in which they are doing automatically. Otherwise, if you leave it like that, you will have three of them looking like that, and it doesn't look quite good. So you push this one back and bring this one forward. Make sure the poppers are popped in nice and tight, otherwise it will slip out. So here we have now uniformity. So that's coming out, that's going in. So we should have the end ones going in to the wall and this one going to the wall, facing to the wall. Also these ones here going to the wall. So that's up, and then later on I'm going to steam it to make sure the pleats look a bit more regimental. Now I'm going to put up the outer curtain on this window before I do the others. These are dummy curtains.